Hello, and welcome back to Slurpathon 2022. We are back with our next run, which is going to be Mileve with Celeste. So take it away.
Hi, hello, my name is Mileve, pronouns they, she. Uh, this is a good game. I'm excited to show it. We all know Celeste very well. I am not going to take too long in introduction, so we are going to get things started right away. Any percent going in 3, 2, 1, go. So, as most of you are aware and generally expect, or are aware and understand, Celeste is a very cool platformer game where you play as Madeline, or in this case, a very cool individual whose name is Trans Rights. We do appreciate the trans here. Trans are the best. I am the best. Hi, I love you all. Let's get a good time with this run. We're going to start with the run, doing some fun bunny hops. They make Maddie go a little bit faster, which is good. Good reaffirmation to remind us all that it is possible. You can do this. Believe in yourself. The pie is delicious. Yes, I'm trans rights. I'm a Kirby. So we're going up in the first stage. Lots of really interesting... This is a really fun momentum-based game. Lots of cool things you can do with the dash that let you kind of zip around. You use your momentum to zip, zoom, slide, and get through things really quickly. Really good game for newer players, as well as being a really good technical game for more advanced individuals as well, because of how you can optimize the movement in this game. It is really incredible, and I absolutely love playing this game whenever I get the chance to, which is not nearly as much as I would like it to be, but you know how it be. So Madeline's got a boost that you're going to be seeing a lot, that it's a single button. You've got like 2 buttons aside from directional input. You've got your jump and you have your dash. And you might think, oh, that's not that much. But as you can see here, those 2 simple buttons can do a surprising amount of things in this game that, when mixed together, give you a lot of flow that you might not get elsewhere. Makes for that leads into you get some really cool movement, you get some cool strategies and ideas, and it lets you do some, it's once you get the hang of it and it's not too hard to figure out, you start to feel really good when you're playing this game. As you can see, we've already quickly blazed through the first level. As noted maybe a little bit ago, or as people are expecting, this is any percent. We're just gonna be zip zooming, running the zoomies. We're not collecting. Those strawberries are delicious. We're not gonna be collecting all of them, as it says. It's to impress your friends. Collect them only if you want to. Fortunately, I do want to collect some strawberries. For what reason, you might be asking. All will be revealed in later. In the time that is known as later. Wait. Which is not this time. So we're about to meet one of the important characters in this game. A character that I love very much, one of my favorite characters. You didn't mean one of my other... I mean, all of them are my favorites. They're all very cool characters. They're all precious beans. Very adorable. They all deserve head pats. The music in this game is also incredible. Let's just go this way, and we have our friend here, Battleline, who is going to immediately start chasing us. So basically, they just follow our movement, and we're just going to be outwitting that, or just like moving in a way that they don't get to catch up with us. And just working around that. This part is kind of straightforward. There's not really too much wild technical stuff going in on this part, so if my friend who is on the mic right now has any cool things that they would like to say about Slurpathon, now would be a very great time to do so.
Yes, absolutely. So this is Slurpathon benefiting Extra Life, and we are excited to put this event on and get your donations. We have some exciting incentives coming up for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice and Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. If you'd like to donate to those, type in !donate and put in your message when you're donating what incentive you want it to go toward. Yeah.
Please do that. Sekiro is a very cool game. The speedrun for it is very impressive and wild. You will definitely enjoy putting money towards that and helping out, and of course, helping out Extra Life. There is nothing wrong about that. Please do it. All the more money that is given, all the more money that is donated, the more happy pandas there are in the world. And we can use many, many happy pandas. This game looks cool. If you have not seen this game, good news for you. The way we blaze through everything and the fact that you have the option to skip cutscenes means that you're going to be seeing a lot of the levels, but it's also going so fast that you will have no idea what's going on. So you won't be spoiled about too much. Which means that if you want to try this game out, it is actually relatively cheap and goes on sale a lot. So you can definitely check this game out. It is called, again, it's called Celeste. It's a cute story about a trans girl climbing a mountain because she is stubborn and trying to process some things. And that is all that needs to be known. Aside from strawberries are delicious. There's a couple of mechanics, as you see, as you've probably seen a few times. Those green crystals are very handy in that they allow you to refresh your dash, which, as you might have noticed, dash is very useful in getting around the place quickly. So having more dashes means more fast. I thought I almost did that cool. Oh yeah, you do it that way. Oh, I did that wrong. But yeah, so we are just heading into the third chapter. Things do get progressively trickier as we delve further in, which means that it does get harder. It definitely gets like, we get a few more mechanics. Something nice about each stage, like, because the base mechanics and movement are so simple, a lot of the uniqueness about how it works comes from what you are doing with, or like the stages and how they manage the dash mechanic. We'll come across a few different elements that interact differently. As you noticed in the first stage, you had the like rail or the machines. They pushed you around. In the second one, we had cool bubbly dream blocks that you could swim through. Those are personally my favorite. They are very satisfying and very pretty, and they make a nice sound. I don't remember what's on this one, but we will see it when we... oh wait, no, I think it's these bunnies that I just ran into. These are dust bunnies. They're very problematic dust bunnies that have... I remember when I first played, very rigid patterns that were a little difficult to kind of get used to, because some of them move at very high speeds, and it can get a little stressful trying to weave your way through. With the boost, it becomes a lot more manageable, but it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. They are still very precious beans. If it didn't hurt, I would give them head pats as well. This game also has like an incredible soundtrack if you haven't had time to sit down and listen to it yet. This song is very good, but we'll be getting to some of the songs further ahead are like really magical. What we're doing right now is we're helping a ghost librarian put some books away. He's a little overwhelmed about things. I almost did that. That would have been super cool. We'll call that foreshadowing for a cool technique that will be coming up in a moment in this very same level. That when we get to it, it'll look very, very impressive, and then I can talk about it. It's a very popular trick. It's actually one that's been developed more. I unfortunately haven't had time to really learn all the new places and tricks and setups to work with it, but it's one of those things that just like once you learn how to do it, it completely rewrites the game, because there are so many places that you can just skip. I mean, it is funny. I was gonna say it's not even funny, but it's really funny how many cool skips there are. Like, you feel like a super cool person, like a champ. We are fortunately actually getting to that position here, and we'll see if I can do it first time like I sometimes can with my quote-unquote beginner's luck, because I played this game so rarely. Okay, I did it! I have tried that trick 2 times today, that being my second attempt. That is what is known as a demo dash. And basically how you do those is you do a dash and a crouch at the same time, which is not nearly as easy as it sounds, and takes a lot of practice to do well. And yeah, I just second try of that particular demo dash, and it... Dang it. I hesitated, and that was my downfall. So I'll look cool there, but we're just gonna acknowledge that I am a very sloppy player. I blame... what would I like to blame this time? It was minus 40. It's very cold, probably cold as this mountain. I don't know how Trans right here, our friend, is able to trek through this mountain as it is. I mean, she has very pretty hair. I love her hair. I would like her hair. I mean, I do have very pretty hair myself. But is her... There's something magic about having pretty red hair that turns blue. And imagine if you had the ability to have your hair turn colors. Oh, I could have done. I did it again. Suddenly boot. Yeah, he's very angry. Big angry ghost. He tried to eat you. You can poop on his head. Like a snoot. Even when he is trying to kill us, we can give him head pats via the feetsies. He might not feel like they're head pats, but if I'm being honest, they are absolutely head pats. He is a precious being. He's dealing with some stuff of his own, and we're just sharing the love, making sure he gets the love he deserves, even if it means that we're having to give him head pats with our feet. Strawberries are great. Yes. Good strawberries. All the strawberries in chat. Can everybody post 9 strawberries each? Everybody's gotta post 9 strawberries. Specifically 9. If we don't get exactly specifically 9, Christmas is canceled. Or not, I don't know. Speaking of that somehow, we've got a few incentives going on right now, don't we?
You certainly do. So coming up we have Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and the incentive for that is for the Immortal Severance ending. We are going to... We have, I guess, this run and part of the next run to get that in, but we're currently at $15 out of 100 for that, so keep them coming for that one. And then after that we have a bonus game to donate towards, so that'll be Shredder's Revenge. So yeah, exclamation point donate in chat if you want to get in on that.
Please help us get Shredder's Revenge. It is such a cool game. Please do donations, thank you. We like our donations. You're another way always to help this charity out, spreading word, of course. The more people aware of this beautiful charity event, the better off this charity will be. And yeah, I mean, of course, there's always the ever classic what you're doing right now and watching and hanging out and being cool people. I love you all. You're all very great. I am going to burn this word to the ground. I already have done so far, but I will continue to utilize these words because you are all beings. You all deserve head pats. You're all lovable, wonderful people. I just died. Very good. Much appreciate. Thank you all for being here and supporting this charity marathon. It is one that I personally hold very near and dear to my heart. Some very cool people that I care about a lot organize this, and it does very good things. So yeah, thank you all for being around. Thank you all for hanging out, and I sound like I'm trying to make a closing discussion. I'm a very all over the place person, which is okay. I have fun being me. That's the important thing. There's a really cool skip you can do here. I'm not good at it, so we're gonna do a... Oh, I just whiffed it. So we're just gonna... Oh, thank you so much. That's great. That's good. Is cozy, big cozy. So we just do that. It looks cool. We didn't see me whip it the last time, so we don't talk about that. But the other time, it looks very cool. Big recommend. Bounce on the springs. I love that on the first level of Celeste, there's a part of the stage, or there's one part of the stage where they very sneakily will have a spring just kind of like quote unquote hiding, but not really, in a place where you might not fully notice it, and in that situation you can end up running into it, and there's spikes directly on top of it, so it's like you learn pretty quickly that springs are friendly and they will help you. And then there's just one that's like, hey, don't forget, I can launch you into spikes and you will become dead, and it will be funny. And it's like, you just feel very pranked by the game, and it's great. Oh. Yeah, we'll just headbutt the block of snow from the very friendly Yeti who throws them. Sometimes, much like Mr. Oshi's head, you can give the snowballs head pats, and if you do get boosts in speed, which is very nice. It's not always easier said than it is easier said than done though sometimes. part. That part always scares me. And there we go. I love how that screen has a warning sign for... Yeah! Or just reverse Oshiro. Yes! They're just reverse. So, I was saying before on 3 that was where things start getting more difficult. This is where things get... I mean, you have the option to not make things incredibly difficult, but... for my times when I was regularly running this game, this is, like, I've gotten very used to a very specific way of doing this, which means that I have a specific, or I play the much more difficult route, but the plus side is you get to see some really cool stuff when I do it right, and you also get smooth jazz. And it is very smooth jazz. I've said it before, I will say it again. This game has some of my most favorite music. Some of the best music does unfortunately end up getting skipped. Let me see if I can do this right. Yo! We just teleported. And now for, I'm not good at doing this right. Like, there's more you can do with this, but I like to just do it right now because it is the zoomies intensely. People who can do it right can get through this entire part using that. And it is so wild. It's so wacky. Yes, we're going to be doing both the Bs. So we're just getting to this one first, which requires us to do a secret, which we are going to do nice and quickly. See? Look at that beautiful cassette tape. We like cassettes here. Cassettes are cool. They can break. It sucks, but you know. Yes. Yes, big hype. So, let the pain begin. This is the easier of the two pain stages, but it's smooth jazz time. I can be quiet for a little while and let us all enjoy this music, especially since this is a bit of a time where I would like to focus. If things go well, it might make things look cooler too. So, let's hope and let's see how things go. If we do have any donations or incentives that want to be read out during this as well, this would be a great time and I invite and encourage it.
So, we have a singing donation here. It is $50 from Shredster7, saying, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. Let's get that bonus Shredder's Revenge in, fellows.
Please.
So that will put us at $100 for the Shredder's Revenge bonus run. So we're almost halfway there. Keep them coming.
So something really cool about this stage, this stage is very much a maze. There's a lot of skips that you have to do, and I did a few of them. You can jump on spikes, you can bounce off of buttons, and it gives you some cool momentum, really cool stuff. If you do it right, it can be a little bit tricky to figure out, but once you do, it is very satisfying. This would be very anxiety if we were playing it normally, but fortunately we've got smooth jazz to help us deal with trans rights, nightmares, and insecurities. We do have some wiggling tentacles though, and some other beings who will get head pats as well. Everything is being evened out. Go there. oh, oof. There. Even these beans get head pats. Again, unfortunately, it is by the foot, but you know, sometimes that is the only way you can give head pats. Boop. Nope. Oh, I almost thought I messed that up. Okay. Here is our friend Theo. Theo is good as bean. He does not get head pats because he is stuck in a giant crystal. Please do not. The head pat beans, while they are precious and deserve head pats, they are very hungry and they will eat transrites if they do get the ability to, or if they get the chance to. So we need to be careful and like wiggle around them like that. And there we go. So we're just, he thinks this is impossible, but I've done this. There's an even cooler way to do this, but I just bleh. Oh, okay, we'll do that. There. And we will break the heart. Theo's a good bean, but he's a bit of a heartbreaker. You know how it is. You know how it be with some people. But he is still a good bean, even if he breaks some hearts. Unintended strats, yes. Most of this is very choreographed on my part, but, you know, sometimes... I mean, I think I practiced, and I was like, during the practice warm-ups, I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing I can do. And it was very nice and helpful. Because I didn't remember some of the things I was doing, but, you know. So it's intendedly unintended. So we're just gonna ram our heads into this crystal a few times. Don't ask why. It will look cool when I do it right. I promise. I promise. It might look like I am entertaining myself with pain. There. That's why. We bounce off of spikes here. The spikes are actually made of gelatin, so I mean they're kind of like water. So if you land on them with too much impact, they kill you. But if you are soft and gentle to them, like Bunny, what am I saying? Then they will be very nice to you, and they will let you use them as boost pads, and they will give you head pads. Also, what are these guys called? I forget what they're called. This Celeste speedrunning community, I'm so out of touch with them. They call them they have like a very simple name for them, and it's so precious. They make an adorable noise, and they're so angy. We appreciate them here, and they are very important to the speedruns. So we are going to do the hard mode of this as well. This one is also a very cool track. I personally prefer the standard version of this instead of the remix. Something really fun about this game, the original soundtrack is for the main game, but the B or like additional difficulties, like the B-side here, actually have, like, they commissioned artists, like a bunch of different artists, to make remixed variants of the songs or tracks. for like the alternate stages, and it's a little too late because we are currently here, but you might have noticed when it was starting up, it actually tells you the name of the artist that made these remixes, and I strongly recommend you check them out. They're very cool artists, they're very cool people. This is absolutely the hardest stage in the run. It has very cool moments though. I said I wasn't going to talk much in the previous stage, and yeah, I continued blathering. I'm a very rambling person. I like talking. Why did you leave me? Did you all see how that bumper just left me? Ow. I thought we were friends. I did that the very unsafe and risky way because I got anxious and couldn't get myself to do the sensible way. So I had to do the high risk, but we got the reward, which is the same reward as just being smart about it, which is okay. Look how sleepy he looks when he's staring at me. And one of their eyes twitch when they're staring at you. So angy. I wish I could give them head pats, but all you can do is like nudge them. You nuzzle up to them, and that makes them grumble. The grumbly beans. I call everything beans now. I don't know why I started doing this, but anything I adore, I call a bean. And I work in childcare, and I call a lot of kids beans, and they're like, "Why are you calling me beans?" I don't know. Because you are a bean. Go off for this one. And so we are, you might be wondering what these long hair tendrils are. You remember that person that was chasing us? On, like, not too long ago, like, maybe 10 minutes ago? That's them! It's our friend! The reflection that, I made a mistake. That was chasing us before. They're here, and we are heading in their we are rapidly heading in their direction. And we are doing that for the ultimate of reasons. Here's another demo dash. No, that wasn't a demo dash. Those aren't real. So I am not getting my first timer luck anymore. Oh, okay. Was that second or third? I don't know. But it's okay, because we got past it in a reasonable time, enough so that I didn't feel embarrassed about myself. So I still get to feel good and validated. Okay, so here's our friend Battleline, and we are going to give her all of the hugs. She is a very grumpy mood. Much like me, she got off on the wrong side of the bed. To remedy this, we are giving her, I don't know how many hugs it is. I've never kept count, but we are going to give her all of the hugs. Just we are reminding her that she is very loved and appreciated, even if she is trying to shoot laser beams and death obstacles at our face. I thought it was first try. Yes, it was. I don't believe in first tries. They're not real. First is an illusion. I don't know what that means. Wait, I do? Yeah, I think I do. But yeah, Battleline, maybe a little bit of a grumpy pants. That's okay. We all get grumpy sometimes. Sometimes the only way for us to lash out our anger, I strongly discourage you from doing this, especially in real life. I mean, you know what? If you do have the ability to shoot laser beams and like little orbs of like spite at people, I mean, as long as you're targeting the right people, and I think many of us understand, like feeling the skin stuff. Smelly, big smelly. Shout out to not liking him. I'm so clever with my words. But yeah, battle line, good beam, gets head pats. Oh yeah, I was saying, I won't stop you if you are the kind of person who possesses the ability to shoot laser beams. That is a very impressive thing. Please teach me how to. I would like to learn. So this is a cool little moment, as long as we do it right. I used to really struggle with that. I haven't played this game since like the last Slurpathon. I'm very proud of myself that despite that and how little warm-up I've had, especially for that part, I've consistently been able to get that trick, because that is not an easy trick to land. That little skip that I did there. This is the longest and most difficult part of the any percent speedrun, from my experience. I can die like 5 or 6 times on this part, which is unfortunate, as you will quickly realize just how much of a drag this part can be. Oh, or I can just, what was that, second, third, never mind, it's done. Christmas is, yes. So now we boost, and then now we gotta break a heart. We're a heartbreaker. We absorb the heart. We absorbed both of the hearts. Even the one Theo broke. Nailed it, yes. Alright. And that was a impeccable run. Let's head into the... This will be the final part of the run. This is significantly easier. It is a big marathon part, much like Slurpathon. We love our marathons. It has incredible music to accompany it as well. So we're gonna have a fun moment. Music here is very transitional, where it like flows with what's going on, or it flows with the stages. We're gonna be going through all of the levels. We're also going to be diving straight into that ditch. That's okay. I like that ditch. I know I've said it a few times, but the music in this game is really pretty. It has a really nice story. I love this game a lot. If you haven't played this game, please play it. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. I mean, as long as you can deal with difficult platforming. It is a very brutally hard platforming game sometimes, but it is also very lenient. It has a cool thing called assist mode, or it has a cool, yeah, it's one of the first games to implement some kind of like balancing to make it more accessible for players. It's got this thing called assist mode, which allows you to do things as simple as like slow down the game, which is, especially with how fast this game goes, like you see how fast I'm zooming around. Imagine slowing the game down to 50% so you can, and like, I mean the timer's still ticking, so it would be bad for speedruns, but want to have time practicing and figuring this kind of stuff out, that's an easy way to do that. You can do stuff like activate invincibility, infinite dashes, really great game. For a really great feature. While I would generally recommend going through the game with its standard difficulty as much as you can, I mean, some people can't. And it's really nice to have games that are designed to allow those people to be cool, awesome gamers that they might not get the chance to otherwise. Oh, okay. We'll be okay. Especially if you're just trying to play the standard content too, like, the routes are really flexible. Like, there's more difficult, faster routes that you can take. There's simpler, safer routes that you can, like, partake in that are, like, really nice. I'm just advertising this game. I mean, please, bounce. Thank you. That's what I do. I like this game. No, we're not going to the secret area. There's a treat for you. There's a secret. Teaser. You want to see what that secret is? Play the game. There are so many secrets. I really like accelerating into the next room and forgetting that the next room is not a location that I want to accelerate through. And then that's one of my best things. It's one of my best features of this run is I will just throw myself into the next room and you will just see me decimate myself time and time again. This part's very tricky. There we go. I just had to admit that it's... No, never mind. This part is incredibly tricky. It's super hard, so hard, that I can't do it all of a sudden. But we're gonna be okay. Let's see. I said we're going to be okay. Oof. So then we go this way because it is nice and fast. By the way, giving more chances, are there any cool donations or incentives or things to talk about that can be talked about, like how cool Slurpathon is?
Slurpathon is very cool. It is raising money for Extra Life and for putting on, like, more cool runs and showing off cool endings. And if you get your donations in now, you can help us show off more runs like Shredder's Revenge and a cool ending to Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So, yeah.
That would be super duper cool for Whooper. Whoopers are cool. But yeah, please donate. It would be very appreciated. So we're back to the snow area. We've got the Yeti throwing snowballs again. The Yeti, haha. If you want to check out cool shirts. Why am I just an advertising machine? This Mileve brought to you by everything she likes so that she plugs it relentlessly. No, she does not have a problem. She just likes telling people to support the things she likes or something. Yeah. That was a very bad death and I feel bad about that. Okay, I was just... Wow. Well, now I'm getting bullied by a very easy part, so, now I feel... Okay, there we go. honor restored. And now we are going to grab our last strawberry, because it is a very wonderful number. Those who follow Slurpathon might know this number, because it is the number of Slurpathons that we have been, that have existed to this date. This is our 9th Slurpathon, and so therefore 9 strawberries. We will see many more strawberries in our adventure, but we will not touch any more. I love how intense the music feels at this part. Like, the whole thing overall is inspiring. Oops. I'm not... I just need to take this slow to process things. There we go. But, yeah, like, each stage you go to kind of carries the music and energy of the stage that it's inspired by. And it's really cool. It does such a good job of doing that. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. We'll just explode there. It's okay. I felt like exploding. It was a little while since I had last exploded. So we just do a blow there. Cool ascension part. Oh, with that. There. So this time will be much better. See? Because I am paying attention and I am not tired. Why did I? Oh yeah, because I need to hold up. There we go. Alright, and now we're on the quote-unquote final leg of the race. Or this run. Dang it, I was so close. So close. You could almost touch the feet of Batty. Batty gives good hugs. Good Battleline hugs. We appreciate Battleline hugs here. Oh yeah, I forgot you could just do it that way. That's so much easier. Oh yeah, if we just do that there. So you'll notice that there's a bunch of little electronic flags at this point. They're very cool and fancy. Instead of screen-based ones, because now we are no longer doing like, I mean, we stopped a bit ago where there were moments where it's like longer, but this is like very consistently longer. So they've got these little electronic flags set up for our new checkpoints, which, fun fact, you can skip some of these ones. So we will skip a few, just to assert dominance. Like that one was a really bad idea, and I almost whipped that and embarrassed myself, but, you know, we're asserting dominance. Sometimes it must be done. We can't skip all of them. I don't think it's... Is it possible? I wonder if somebody's found a way to skip all of the checkpoints. Well, I don't think it's possible. There's parts like that where it's like, where are you supposed to go? Without activating, like, invincibility to clip through the spikes. don't see how you would be able to skip some of these checkpoints. But there's definitely a lot of them that you can just be like, no thank you, game. Like if you time your jump right there, you can technically skip that one. Oh yeah, I guess there's that. Like with good footing, you can skip a checkpoint. One final hug is a good hug. The numbers are no longer double digit. We are on the final screen now, which means we are fast closing in on the end of the run, which is a very exciting. We get to see the summit of Celeste Mountain, which another fun fact that many may know, some may not, is a real mountain. No, it is not as magical or cool as this one, but it does exist, and this game's based, this mountain is based on that one. So, we are about to hit the top. We do a couple more zoomies, and then time is there. Oh, I need to skip cutscene. There. Oh God, I forgot. I don't have the set. How do I? Is that pause? Is that pause? What's pause? What's pause? Oh no! Oh no! GG's. We're just a bit over 50. Dang it. Oh well. I love this game. It's a great game. We will see our final time here. Wait. Wait, that doesn't match the timer. Wait. Wow, that's a really good time. There you go. 9 strawberries, 9 Slurpathon, 90 deaths, 9. So many 9s. Happy 9th Slurpathon, everybody. Thank you all for being here. It's a great event. With great people. I love all of you. We've got more cool runs. We hope you have fun watching them. And please consider to continue donating. I will stop here before I start to get actually emotional.
Alright, GG, thanks for the great run. I'm going to be signing off myself after this, but I will be back tomorrow and everything, and we got a bunch of awesome runs coming up, so stick around. Yeah.